Yo, what's good, y'all? You dub back here again, here in 2019. Let's get it. Oh my goodness, that Hajime no Ippo greatness is back, baby. Now, more specifically, that Naniwa Tiger greatness is back, baby. Woo! Now, for those who don't know, my thoughts on Ippo. I don't make a lot of Ippo content. I don't do chapter reviews or whatever because number one, I find translations when they come out, whatever. But I've been following Ippo chapter by chapter for a long time now. Right? We are in chapter 1274, 1274. Now, for those who complain about One Piece and other series, they got nothing on Ippo, Baki, and whatever when it comes to chapter length, and a few other series. But anyways, this chapter right here. This is what. Oh my gosh, just so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You don't understand how long I have been waiting for this. Sendou Takeshi is a close second favorite character of mine in the Ippo series, closely behind Makanouchi Ippo himself. And but the thing about it is the Tiger is a much better boxer at this point. You can say, well, he lost to Ippo twice. Yeah, and guess what? Those were early on his career. We've seen his spawn, we've seen otherwise. Takeshi has more skills. Facts. More skills. He is also the Mexican killer, so that made this chapter even more beautifully set up. I've been waiting for this whole thing with Alfredo Gonzalez ever since he declared it. Takeshi declared that he is going to take out Alfredo Gonzalez, where Ippo failed. And in this chapter, it already was set up last chapter. Ricardo Martinez, the undefeatable, invincible featherweight champion, who I still don't understand why he has not unified the division, why he's not going for undisputed. That should tell you about the other monsters that lurk in these waters as well. And so here's the thing, man. Oh my goodness, George Sensei is the master of simplistic writing. You know, this is a beautiful thing. When Oda in One Piece, when the god of high school used 700 subplots going on simultaneously, George Sensei doesn't do that. And Toriko Mitsutoshi has literally wild creativity. George Sensei doesn't do that. In the Baki series, where you have such fluidity of what can happen, generally with a few set plot points, George Sensei doesn't do that. What he does is he does phenomenal foreshadowing, some of the best in the game, gradually builds up the story. So by the time we get to the big fights, they like WrestleMania level. Right? They're super fights level. Like this is boxing, ironically boxing, right? As well as, UFC level super fights, right? Dude, we have been waiting for like 200 chapters for this. And the way he set it up at Alfredo Gonzalez just so happens to come in at the time where the knockdowns happen. Ricardo Martinez has never been knocked down, even in a spar. This all this setup, all this build up. This man couldn't touch this man, just like Ippo couldn't touch it. And then all of a sudden, the media is talking about this the third round, da da da. But Martinez is like, yo, telling his trainer, yo, this dude is dangerous, and if it gets too bad, call off the spar. The trainer's not believing it. But Sendou is third ranked in the world. That's way higher than Ippo was. Ippo is number 8. I think this is the first time we actually are getting Sendou's ranking. So Sendou is third. He's right underneath Alfredo Gonzalez. Martinez is like, yo, that's high enough. Then George Sensei played us with a red herring in it, right? He's like, Ippo goes and says, yo, he's worried about something bad may happen to him. Oh, it should be fine. It should be fine. He'll fight just second rate fighters, But even in the land of the boxer, the land of machismo, Julio Cesar Chavez, Hector Macho Man Camacho, Canelo Alvarez currently, right? Dude, this shot, you don't understand the level of height I was at. This is at the highest height, but it was unexpected hype. And unexpected hype is some of the best hype you can ever have. Imagine. that panel where he's just there. But the beginning of the chapter, we talk about a saber-toothed tiger who wasn't extinct, the last of his kind. Yo, you had the luchador legend there with him, and Hoshi was there. It was a wild chapter before, but then at the end we got Ricardo Martinez, and then we see this, and it's like, oh my god, the reporters are all there. Oh my god, what's about to happen? Now the thing is, if Ippo doesn't gain the world title, please first of all, have Sendo definitely face off against Alfredo Gonzalez. Mitzele, the devil. Definitely have him, because I've been waiting for this fight, because this fight is beautiful. This fight is beautiful in so many regards. So have him face off against him. Have him fight for the world title. Have him, if Ippo's is going to be permanently retired, have him defeat Ricardo Martinez, meaning Sendo. Have Miyata finally come for the throne. Sendo versus Miata. Now you can call it back that Ippo fights Miata finally. I don't care. But if Ippo stays retired, follow the Sendo train. But we also got Wally in these streets. Wally versus Sendo. Miata versus Sendo. Mashiba Rio had moved up out of the weight class, so we don't have that matchup. And I believe, wait, no. Sendo, as far as I know, never fought him. Alexander Vorg Zongrief moved out of division. So there's that as well. There are these other monsters out here. Let's follow the Sendo show. Sendo was apparently the one that George Sensei wanted to end the series with. Okay? The first fight, which I never understood. Okay? That whole thing. Even though he's set up for world champion for the longest minute. We still have Takamaru on that whole thing later. Ippo can still come back, so we have that. But let Sendo be. We already have Vorg as a world champion. Get Mashiba up there, because I believe Mashiba's a lightweight. Vorg is, I believe, at junior lightweight. Either have Miyata move up finally, or have him push for the world. I would love that. Sendo versus Miyata? Come on now. Miyata Ichiru? Come on. What? Come on. You don't tell me you don't want to see that. Ichiro. And so that would be phenomenal to see. Who else? Who else? I mean, this is just huge. And I think there's another demon out there in the junior featherweight. We need to see the world stage. Finally, we are getting to that point where it took us damn long enough. But now take off the kitty gloves and have us see these world title fights, man. There's a lot of Ippo left. All right. If Takamaru's to do it, he's still got the light heavyweight division. Okay, he's got the cruiserweight, or he might have. Hold on, he might have the super middleweight, because I know he was. Yes, he has a middleweight division. He had unified the middleweight division, and he defended, and then he just gave it up. So he has the super middleweight division. He has the light heavyweight division. He has the cruiserweight division, and he has the heavyweight division to all go through. Sendou Takeshi, if he takes down Martinez, then hopefully we'll see, well, why the hell is... Because I asked these people, all these defenses in this great and powerful pound number one in the world, all these, 20-plus defenses. First of all, it's crazy how he didn't get a title shot until he did. But regardless of that, all these defenses, right? All these defenses. But why has he never unified the division? So that to me is a huge thing. There's a lot of big fights. Ippo, I've said, Takamaru become his trainer, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what George is going to do with Ippo. I would love to see Ippo come back, but if he doesn't, let's follow Sendo. Let's follow these other cats, bro. Have Ippo become a great trainer. Ippo cares about his rivals, so there is that. So this is wild. I love this. I always made this video multiple times recorded, and my hype was too extreme. So fortunately, I was able just to calm down. But this is the first shot in the big waves moving, bro. This is like Luffy going in or Son Goku going in hype, bro. And it's not even Ippo. It's not even the protagonist. This is, oh my gosh, that panel where this man has him downed after he was getting his behind beat by the left, and doggone, Alfredo just walks in on that, bro. Oh, it's about to explode. It's about to explode. And one of the things I love about Sendou is how, I mean, Miyato is moving, and throughout Asia, but this man, Sendou, was willing to go over the foreign nation. He was willing to go over into the hostility of Mexico and do his thing. Respect to Sendou. That was the one issue I had with Ippo. Ippo never left Japan, man. Give me some of this international flavor, baby. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Ippo fans, it's time! It's time! Oh my goodness. Are you ready to rumble? Let's go! Let's go.